Driven from their homes by armed invaders, a few hardy refugees faced the prospect of starting again. They would found a new village deep in the countryside. With a new settlement established, the first priority was locating a reliable food source. The simplest source was gathering from nature.
Huh?
With a healthy supply of food, the village could start to grow. To do so, it would need more hands to share the work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cuenta. Yeah.
The new workforce could now turn to the growing village's needs. First, they would build a mill near their food source, so villagers could drop off gathered berries more easily. Next, the growing village would need wood to build with.
Cheer, lass. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yaru. Abendende.
Huh? Wodo. Yaro.
Hera. Abendende.
The growing community now had a steady supply of lumber. To make wood collection easier, villagers could erect a lumber camp near the forest.
Done.
Thanks to the camp, villagers no longer needed to travel as far to drop off lumber. The village now required additional houses to support its growing population.
Work at. Work at day. Yaro.
With additional housing in place, even more villagers could join the workforce. But a populous village would soon exhaust the natural food sources. To grow, the community needed dedicated farms.
Work Henry. Yaru. Huh?
Queta. Workende.
Yaru. Work Henry. Huh? Here worked.
Woodsmen and farmers now kept the village well supplied. Further growth required knowing the countryside and finding more resources. For that, communities employed scouts. Able to move quickly and see great distances, scouts were key to discovering new resources. The most important thing for a scout to locate was a ready source of gold. To prevent having to haul ore large distances, expanding communities would establish a mining camp near the source of gold.
Yeah. Workende. Huh?
Quetta.
Yaro. Workende.
A well-placed camp ensured efficient gold mining.
Work Henry.
With a good supply of gold, the village was becoming a large town.
Huh?
The signpost of this growth would be the construction of a large landmark.
Yaru. Work Henry. Huh? Paradon.
With the landmark in place, the once sleepy village announced itself as a thriving feudal township. The townsfolk had been driven from their homes before, however. This time, they would defend themselves.
Each a will.
The first step would be constructing a barracks for infantry.
What surface, eh? Each timbra theos.
Once it had a barracks, the town could establish a standing force of soldiers. Simple infantrymen armed with spears were a common choice for these militias.
Get away. Got away, go.
On your work, eh?
Yes, sir. Got away, go. Yes, sir. Got we gone? Aseta. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got we gone? Got away. Mid-May.
The town now had a militia and could look to reclaim the lands lost to invasion.
Yes, sir.
The invaders had blocked the road north with a stout palisade. Although spears were of little use against these walls, the militia could burn down the obstacle with torches.
Each will.
What hesa? Ridende ut.
Yerwa. Got we gone?
With the road open, the militia could now reclaim their lands in the north. First, the spearmen had to deal with a lone sentry. Advancing aggressively, the militia eliminated the enemy sentry. The invaders had a small cavalry camp guarding the road, but the militia was ready to attack. Spears were highly effective against cavalry, allowing the militia to win the day. All that remained was to destroy the invaders' stables. The invaders' cavalry post was destroyed, but other enemy positions awaited further up the road. Hostile archers defended the next camp, which would put spearmen at a disadvantage. the township needed cavalry of its own to deal with this, and so would need to build stables. To deploy that cavalry quickly, the town needed to build their stables near the front lines. Fortunately, friendly villagers came out of hiding and joined the effort.
That Shule Bayo Timbran.
Tremeth Garu. Fortgat Firas.
Yes, sir. West Duhala.
Yirwa Garwigan. Garwigan! Fair enough.
Your way, Yawarder.
Idzie bruke that.
With stables in place, the town could field horsemen of its own.
Yaru to work.
Yaru to work.
Each brookie that. Vera Dom.
And your work, eh? Ige objesele.
Hirath upper. Each will be if they'll fendi.
Yerwath Garitnu.
What surface, eh?
For where to here? Hura! Each yera.
Yeah, Yaru. Failed. Ayored Yaru.
Yes, sir. West Duhala. That Shule Bayo Timbran.
What surface, eh?
Esteda Faoridas. Hellsborough. Failed, man. Bin Hester. Aoridas. Ferath. Yes, sir.
The town now had a rapid light cavalry, skilled at harassing slower targets, such as archers.
Eat your will.
Cavalry eliminated the enemy archers and moved on to destroying the archery range itself. The invaders' archers and their camp were destroyed. A final enemy emplacement remained, one fortified with palisades and defended by spearmen. To deal with this target, the town would need longbowmen. First, they needed to build archery ranges in the area regained from the invaders. Once more, friendly villagers arrived to help.
Your way on your Sammy ending. Each timber face. Each timber face. And your worker. What surface, eh?
With several archery ranges in place, the town could add longbowmen to its forces.
Better your work then. Yes, sir. West Buhala. Eat your work. And your worker. That Shule Bayo timber. Yari to work. Eat your work.
Yaru. Flood Boga, Arod.
Yerward. Readeth Aeradus.
Reader Yaru. Farindinu.
And your worker. Eat your worker. Each timber theos.
A strong force of archers could eliminate enemy spearmen at a distance, so long as they took the proper position.
Equilla. Heragongat on way. Strelboran, Beret. Strelboren Yerwa. Gat Strelboren. Kuthlincha. On Styriath Strelboren. Strelboran Bereth.
Poised on a cliff top, the longbowmen would be protected from an infantry charge.
Heragongat on way. Kuthlincha.
The last of the invaders fell to the resurgent homegrown population. Now that their lands were free of enemies, the town could take the next step in its growth and become a powerful medieval city.
What's our faith, eh?
Here too, the erection of a great landmark would be the signpost of this growth.
Yaru to work. Eos the lender, Kuthlich. What's our faith, eh? And your worker? That Shule Bayo Timbran.
And your work. Did you say it? Yes.
And your worker?
What third Estes comende. Each will adelpha. That shula beo timlan.
Where a few lowly refugees had founded a small village, now rose a mighty city. From there would grow an empire.